Hello dear students, we are studying chapter number 1, that is gravitation. In today's video, we are going to see important part of the chapter, that is acceleration due to gravity or Earth's gravitational acceleration. In some previous videos, we have studied about the gravitational force, the force which is having tendency to attract every object towards itself, and this gravitational force is present in each object in the universe which are having masses. Now students, we are present on the earth's surface and we all are having masses. Now the question arises that why all the peoples, they are not attracted towards each other. Let us see here. Suppose this is earth and these are two objects on the earth. As these objects are having masses, they are having gravitational force too. Then why these objects are not attracted towards each other? Okay students, the answer will be that these objects are having poor mass. They are having negligible mass as compared to the earth's mass, so that they are not attracted towards each other. Means all objects which are present on the earth's surface, including us, we all are having negligible mass as compared to the earth's mass, so that we are not attracted towards each other. Let us see here. Suppose this is small two pieces of magnets. If we put these two near to each other, then what happens? They trying to pull each other. Okay. If we put another large magnet near to them, then what happens? These two pieces coming towards the large magnet. Same thing happen in case of earth too. So all the objects are trying to attracted towards the earth due to the gravitational force of earth. Now we also know that the objects which are present on the earth's surface, the objects which are present on the earth's surface as well as in the atmosphere of earth, these all objects are trying to, or these all objects are attracted towards the earth. We also know that moon is the satellite of earth and it is revolving around the earth. Then the question is, why moon is not attracted towards the earth? Why this moon is not attracted towards the earth? One more question is there. Suppose these are the planets revolving around the sun. So all that planets, they are having masses. Then why these planets are not attracted to each other? So answer is that these all planets, they are moving in the speed. They are moving in constant speed. Means they are having velocity. Same thing happen in case of moon. This moon is also in the constant speed. It is revolving so that it is in the velocity. And due to their velocity, these planets, they are not attracted towards each other. And moon, that is not attracted towards the earth. One more question is given in your textbook, is that what will happen if the gravitational force is not present in the earth? If the gravitational force is not present in the earth, then what happens students? All the objects which are present on the earth's surface and in the atmosphere of earth, all these objects are moving separately. Neither they attracted towards the earth or nor these objects are attracted towards each other. Means all the objects, they will move separately if the gravitational force is not present. Now students, these all things are about gravitational force. Remember all these things. Come to the point, acceleration due to gravity. Let us see first about the acceleration. So rate of change of velocity, we called it as an acceleration. Now students, according to second law of Newton, according to Newton's second law of motion, the force acting on a body, a force acting on object, results in the acceleration. If we exert force on a body, that force results in the acceleration. And this force is calculated with the formula that F is equals to ma. Okay? Where F is force, m is the mass of body and a is the acceleration. Means force is equal to mass into acceleration. Let's suppose this is equation number 1. Now students, this is about acceleration. come to the gravitational acceleration. Let us consider here again Earth's surface. Earth surface. Suppose we are present on the Earth surface, and if we throw any object from the Earth surface in vertically upward direction, then if we observe the speed of object, if we observe the speed of that object as going in upward direction, the speed or velocity of object, it is decreases. The velocity of object is decreases as this object going in upward direction. After reaching a specific point, this object will stop and it will start again coming back to Earth surface. Okay, this object coming back to Earth surface, and while it is coming downward direction, okay, when this object is coming in downward direction, at that time the speed of objects or velocity of that object is increases. Velocity of object increases. Okay, and this is due to the gravitational force of this Earth. Means if we see here, while going in upward direction, the speed decreases, and while coming in downward direction, speed of object, that is increases, and this object is under the influence of gravitational force of Earth. So that this phenomenon is called as a Earth's gravitational acceleration, or the acceleration in object, it is due to gravity. So students, this is defined as the increase in velocity of moving object under the influence of Earth's gravity. If we see here, while this ball or this object coming in downward direction, the speed is increases, and this speed is increases due to the gravitational force of Earth. Means increase in velocity of moving object under the influence of Earth's gravitation, then it is said to be acceleration due to gravity. Now students, that acceleration due to gravity or Earth's gravitational acceleration is shown by or denoted by small g letter, and only acceleration, it is denoted by this small a. Now students, this g is having a specific value, and this value is 9.8 meter per second square. This value is 9.8 meter per second square. Now the question arises that how this value is derived. Let us see now the derivation for value of this g. We have equation to calculate force, that F is equals to m into a, and this is according to Newton's second law of motion. We also know the formula to calculate force according to Newton's universal gravitational law, that is g into m1 m2 upon d square. Let's suppose this is equation number 2. So by using these two equations, by using these two formulas, we can calculate force. Now students, what we have to do here, we have to see the derivation for this value. Now our next step is, let us combine these two equations. Combine equation 1 and 2. Then we'll get MA or M into A equals to G into M1 M2 upon D square. Okay. Now students, if we see here, this object, or we are studying about the objects which are under the influence of Earth's gravitation. So we are studying about gravitational acceleration. So let us replace this A with G. So it becomes mg. Okay. So G is what? Here Earth's gravitation. Okay. Earth's gravitational acceleration, and g as it is m1. Let us consider this m1 as mass of the earth, that is capital A, mass of the earth. Now again this m2, it remains as it is. Let's take small m. Now again here d distance. Okay, let's take here radius of earth, radius of earth. So it becomes capital R square. Now students, we are getting here what new equation, that is by changing this, by changing this equation. Okay, we get mg is equals to g into capital M into small m divided by capital R square, where capital M is the mass of earth, and that is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. Okay, this is the mass of the earth. Now again R, that is radius of earth, and that is 6.4 into 10 raised to 6 meter. Okay, this is the radius, value of radius of earth. And also we have the value of capital G, and that value is 9.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Okay, so we have these three values. Okay, so let us write here mg equal to g into m and r square upon mm upon r square. Then students, here this m and this m will be cancelled. So what remains here? G equal to gm upon r square. Gm upon r square. Now we have to calculate here g. We have to find out value of g, and we know all these three values. Let us put all these values in this equation. So it becomes, we just put values. Okay, so g 9.67 into 10 raised to minus 11. Okay, now m, mass of the earth, that is 6 into 10 raised to 24, and come to the denominator, that is radius of the earth, 6.4 into 10 raised to 6, and as their square, let's become their square. Okay, now students, what will be the next step? We have to multiply these terms. Okay, so what will get? 9.67 into 6, it becomes 40.02. Okay, so let us write here 40.02 into, so here 10 and their power is minus 11, minus 11 and 24. So 10 raised to 13. Okay, 24 minus 11, it becomes 13. Now come to the denominator. It is square of this term. So 6.4 into 6.4, it is 40.96. Okay, 40.96 into their square, multiply this, 6 2s are 12. So 10 raised to 12. Now what is next? We have to divide this. We will get, by dividing this here, 0.977 into 10 raised to. Okay, while here division is there, so let's make their power minus. So 13 minus 12, only 1 is remains. So let us write here 10. So what remains here? 0.977 into 10, and it becomes 9.7. So we will write this 9.7 as 9.8. Okay, 9.77, that we can write 9.8, and that is the value of G. That is the value of G, means gravitational acceleration. So in this way the value of G is derived. Okay, so this is about acceleration due to gravity. Now students, for the next video or for the next point, we have to remember this formula. In the next video, we are going to see about variation in the value of g. So let us wind up the session. Till then, thank you.